We value speed. We value efficiency. Yet, our established institutions, the banks, the regulatory bodies, are often stuck in yesterday, operating with frameworks designed for a bygone era. This inherent resistance to change creates a significant disconnect between the pace of modern commerce and the speed at which these foundational entities can adapt. Isn't the biggest challenge in our network the widening gap between institutional slowness and entrepreneurial urgency? This chasm often stifles innovation and prevents agile businesses from reaching their full potential, creating a bottleneck in economic progress. Picture this young fintech pioneer. She observes a critical market failure. Millions of small businesses and individuals are systematically locked out of easy credit or quick, efficient financial transactions. This exclusion often stems from outdated risk assessment models and rigid eligibility criteria that fail to recognize the true potential of these underserved segments. When she approaches the established financial system with her innovative solutions, she is met with resistance. They often respond with phrases like, "It's too risky for our current portfolio," or "The existing rules and regulations simply forbid such novel approaches." This institutional inertia becomes a significant barrier to progress. Whose failure is that, truly? Is it the entrepreneurs for daring to challenge the status quo? Or is it the system's profound inability to adapt and evolve with the changing economic landscape? This question highlights a fundamental flaw in how traditional institutions perceive and manage innovation. This pervasive institutional inertia often stifles progress, leaving vast segments of the economy underserved and countless potential innovations untapped. The reluctance to embrace new technologies and methodologies results in missed opportunities for growth and development across various sectors. The rigid structures and outdated regulations of traditional finance simply cannot keep pace with the dynamic and rapidly evolving needs of today's global market. This mismatch creates inefficiencies and hinders the seamless flow of capital and services essential for modern economic activity. This creates a critical void, a space where traditional systems conspicuously fail to provide essential services, particularly for the agile small businesses and individual innovators who are often the engines of economic growth. This gap represents a significant market opportunity for disruptive solutions. These are the very entities that drive economic growth and foster new ideas. Yet they are often the first to be marginalized and held back by bureaucratic hurdles and anachronistic financial processes. Their potential is frequently constrained by systems not designed to support their unique needs. The challenge isn't just about gaining access to capital. It's fundamentally about the speed and ease of transactions and the fundamental ability to participate fully and seamlessly in the digital economy. Modern businesses require instant, frictionless financial interactions to thrive. This systemic bottleneck prevents countless opportunities from flourishing, hindering the collective potential of an entire generation of entrepreneurs and innovators. The inability of traditional systems to adapt creates a drag on overall economic vitality and limits societal progress. She doesn't wait for a law to change or for established institutions to grant permission. Instead, she perceives the existing systemic failure not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a blank canvas, an invitation to innovate and create something entirely new and more effective. Leveraging cutting-edge technology, she proceeds to build an invisible, parallel financial grid, perhaps a revolutionary new payment application or an innovative crowdfunding model. These solutions operate outside the confines of traditional banking, offering greater accessibility and efficiency. She pragmatically creates the solution where the central power structures, entrenched in their old ways, refuse to see the necessity or the potential. Her initiative demonstrates that true innovation often arises from addressing unmet needs that established systems overlook or dismiss. The old failure thus transforms into an unprecedented opportunity for massive, rapid value creation, bypassing traditional gatekeepers. Isn't that the purest and most compelling definition of decentralized initiative, where solutions emerge from the periphery rather than the center? This decentralized approach fundamentally empowers individuals and small businesses, providing them with the essential tools to thrive independently of traditional gatekeepers and their often restrictive policies. It fosters a new era of financial autonomy and self-reliance. It fosters a new ecosystem where innovation is not merely tolerated but actively encouraged and celebrated, leading to the development of solutions precisely tailored to real-world needs and challenges. This environment cultivates continuous improvement and user-centric design. The inherent agility of these new systems allows for quick adaptation to market changes and emerging demands, presenting a stark contrast to the slow, cumbersome, and often bureaucratic processes of legacy institutions. This speed is a critical competitive advantage. This profound shift is not merely technological. It represents a fundamental cultural revolution, redefining how value is created, exchanged, and perceived within our society. It challenges long-held assumptions about financial power and accessibility. It demonstrates a profound trust in individual initiative and collective ingenuity, proving unequivocally that effective solutions can and will emerge from the ground up when traditional avenues are blocked or prove inadequate. This bottom-up approach is incredibly powerful. The unseen grid is always working, constantly evolving and expanding. The fundamental rule in this new culture is simple and empowering. If the existing system is inefficient, outdated, or exclusionary, then the imperative is to build a better, more inclusive one. So, the question remains, are you passively waiting for permission from established authorities, or are you ready to act decisively on the failures you observe, transforming them into opportunities for innovation and progress? The choice to lead change is yours. This is a powerful call to action for every entrepreneur, every innovator, to recognize the immense power within their own hands to reshape the future of finance and beyond. Your individual initiative can drive systemic change. The failures of the past are not insurmountable roadblocks, but rather invaluable blueprints for designing new, more effective, and equitable solutions that genuinely serve everyone. Each past misstep provides critical lessons for future success. Embrace the challenge, leverage the transformative power of technology, and actively build the bridges that connect people to unprecedented prosperity and opportunity. These new pathways will redefine economic participation. The bridge, symbolizing progress and connection, is continuously renovated and strengthened by those visionary individuals who steadfastly refuse to accept the limitations of the status quo. Their relentless pursuit of improvement drives us forward.